right, guys. So some interesting news coming out of the association. We all know the Philadelphia 76ers. They've been absolute trash, right? Just garbage. I think they're 2-11. Let's look at their record. What is this? What is the Sixers record, man? What is their record? Sixers. Yes, they are 15th in the Eastern Conference, dead last, and they are 2-11 on the season. Joel Embiid can't stay on the floor, and when he is out on the floor, he looks like he's hurt. Paul George, he had an injury. I think it was a hyperextended knee a couple weeks ago. He was out for the first game of the season. I think he was out for like the first 3 games of the season. I mean, he's been playing inconsistent, and news coming out of the association here, sources Tyrese Maxey challenged Joel Embiid in a 76ers meeting, which is pretty interesting. Amid a 2-11 start that has them in last place in the Eastern Conference, and with their star trio Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey yet to play a game together. Wow, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. The Philadelphia 76ers held a team meeting following Monday night's 106-89 loss to the Miami Heat. Wasn't Joel Embiid sucking dick after they lost this game to the Heat? Didn't he like give Jimmy Butler like huge praise? Right. So just to show you how serious. Listen, if I'm 2-10, right? Personally speaking, if I'm 2-10 and I lose and I'm now 2-11, I'm not giving the opposing team's best player praise. This is Joel Embiid after the loss to the Miami Heat on Jimmy Butler.
Percent tonight offensively.
I mean, Jimmy is Jimmy. He does everything. Score.
All right, so let me read it out. So he says one of the best players in the league, probably top 5, probably the best. Which I love Jimmy Butler. He is not the best. Stop. Okay, he's not. All right. Top 15, top 20, okay, but top 5, stop the cap. Stop. All right. But this is the soundbite.
Passing the ball, commanding, while being on the floor. Both sides of the floor. One of the best players in the league. Probably top 5. Probably the best, actually. Best player in the league.
So he corrected himself. He's not top 5. He's probably the best. Stop, Joel Embiid. Stop. But yeah, this is the Sixers. This is the Sixers leader. Their big man, their star player, their superstar player, their franchise player, the guy who is not carrying the franchise because he's not playing, but he is the franchise essentially, right? Yep, that's the mindset in the locker room. And it's no surprise that, they're having a team meeting because come on, bro. Now, the loss was the team's 4th in a row, sparking veteran guard Kyle Lowry to call for the meeting. A much-needed heart-to-heart and call to action and urgency, sources told ESPN. Players and coaches held each other accountable and took full fault in the start of the season. Now, this is the thing that really caught my interest. Maxey challenged Embiid to be on time to team activities, calling out the 2022-23 league MVP about being late for everything. Are you serious? The star player is late for everything? Practices, probably film session, like... That's insane. And how it impacts the locker room, from other players to the coaching staff. Maxey and Embiid have a close friendship and a history of holding each other accountable according to those around the team. Yeah, when I saw this, I didn't think it was a crazy thing where he was like, hey man, you checking him like on some crazy shit. Obviously, Maxey wants to win, right? He wants to win. And again, like I said, Joel Embiid, it just seems like he doesn't really, and I'm not saying he doesn't care about basketball, because I mean, to not care about basketball, I mean, there's no way you do not care about basketball and end up in the NBA making millions of dollars. But optics matter, and it seems like Joel Embiid just isn't like doing the necessary things to be prepared to be on the basketball court, right? Now, players told 76ers coach Nick Nurse they want to be coached harder, and coaches in turn say they want players to practice with purpose and attention to detail. Embiid accepted the messages sent in the meeting, sources said, but he stated that he is sometimes confused about what the 76ers are attempting to execute on the court. Now, maybe Nick Nurse and Joel Embiid aren't on the same page, but it's just a matter of communication. Nick Nurse doesn't strike me as a coach that's difficult, that doesn't, you know, that isn't open to listening to his star players. I mean, come on, Kawhi Leonard played for him, you know, James Harden. I just don't think, you know, I don't think it should be as serious as, you know, as it seems Joel Embiid is making it to be. Like, if you don't like the way you're being played, say something about it. Go to the coach, say, hey, coach, I think we should do this different. I think we should do that differently. But man, you guys on Threads, I dropped this post on Threads, and you guys are going insane, man. You guys are like, this is Maxey's team, man. You know, he's calling out the MVP, the former league MVP. You know, check out these comments, guys. So we reported, let me zoom this in. Sorry, guys. Let me zoom this in. We reported on, you know, Maxey challenging Embiid, and you guys are like, if this is true, the team is transforming into Maxey's team. He's the leader. And I mean, you can't be mad at people saying this because he did it, right? Not too many players. And again, Maxey, he's a really good player. I'm not sitting here saying he's a superstar player. You know, he's a star player. I'm not going to say that, you know, he's just a big player, but third options, second or third options, they don't really, they generally don't challenge the star player. They just, you know, follow suit. But it's good to see that Maxey's holding Joel Embiid accountable. And this other threader said Maxey's holding Embiid accountable. No one is exempt from accountability. I agree with that 100%. Maxey's future is extremely bright with or without Embiid. I mean, I don't know about that. Money doesn't change you. It makes you more of who you are. I don't know what that means. I don't understand why they pay players who don't want to play. I don't think Joel Embiid doesn't want to play. I just think he's injured. I just think Joel Embiid doesn't do the necessary things to be on the basketball court. You know, conditioning, you know, working out, eating right. I don't know, man. He's always unhealthy. He's against the Miami Heat, man. This man was hobbling on the floor. Like, it looked like his knee is still hurting. It's just, he's clearly not healthy, man. He just needs to take serious. He just takes his nutrition serious, his conditioning serious. I mean, when this guy is healthy, man, he's top 5, man, top 3. Fuck that, top 3, man. When he's healthy, bro, like, he's unstoppable. So, yeah, man, it's not looking too good in Philadelphia, man. It's not looking too good in Philadelphia. You know, Paul George, you know, struggling. Hopefully he can, you know, get into a rhythm and start playing like the player we know him to be, right? Because the Sixers acquired him, you know, for him to give him that spark. And 2-11, bro, like, it's pathetic, man. But let me know what you guys think about this topic. This topic definitely caught my attention. And I mean, Maxey wants to win, man. And seeing how Maxey's able to, you know, step up to the best player on the team, man, it speaks volumes to his character. It speaks volumes to how much he wants to win, his dedication. And yeah, man, but let me know what you guys think about this topic, man. I'm out.